Hello and welcome back to another Star Citizen video, and today we have Drake Day, or rather Drake Interplanetary, the best brand for pirating out there. Actually, not really pirating. It is apparently a lot of wrong association for pirate activity out there. Yep, but it's not. Drake is cheap both in-game and in your pockets. If you are a ship sucker or a ship connoisseur, ship sucker, right? No, if you're a ship addict, okay, let's put it on a better way of saying. If you're a ship addict like me, Drake has a good lineup to pick up. And for you guys out there who wants the next best cheap ship, right? The bang for buck ship, Drake Interplanetary has your lineup too. So before we begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And let's check out Drake Interplanetary. You know what? I should change the pirate, pirate activity. Let's put it. I would call it freedom, free to do whatever you want activity. Okay, let's put it that way. Free to do whatever you want. So let's check out the ship list. So we have the Drake Buccaneer at $110. And before we actually go through the ship, big PSA, you do not need to buy any of this ship with real money. All of them are purchasable in-game with in-game currency. Just play the game. All you need is a discounted starter pack. What is better than a discounted starter pack? Oh, did I say discounted again? Oh no, you need only a starter pack. What is better than a starter pack? A discounted starter pack. What is better than a discounted starter pack? Free fly for all the ships that you can fly in the verse with IAE 2953, also known as the anniversary sale. This is the biggest event that everyone who is on the fence should try. If you're on the fence, yeah, just play. It is the biggest event. Fly every ship you like. And if you like the game and you want to join the verse, you just need a starter pack, and in this case a discounted starter pack. Woof. Also, small little note, just because I'm doing a ship evaluation with real money, you can use it as a guideline to buy it in a verse. Like I said, all of them are purchasable in game. Not all, but all the flight ready ships are purchasable in game, except for the Idris. But Idris is a different thing. You can actually steal an Idris and pilot it around. So yeah, it's all flyable in game. So there we go. Now, let's continue. The Drake Buccaneer at $110. It is a combat ship. It says combat interdiction. I'm going to say this is not an interdiction per se. This is actually a glass cannon ship. So technically this is a super pew pew ship. To be honest, the Buccaneer rivals in Aegis Saber and Anvil Super Hornet easily in terms of DPS. But in terms of armor, maneuverability, and whatnot, the Buccaneer is the weakest. So it's actually on the light fighter category in terms of armor. In fact, might be a bit more less armor compared to a light fighter. But I'm categorizing it as a light fighter because it's kind of have a light fighter profile, maneuverability, flight, and everything. But it has the biggest pair of weapons that you can get. It is crazy. It is crazy. The Buccaneer is actually not bad. At $110, if you want something pew pew or maximum pew pew without breaking the bank, actually Buccaneer is not bad. Plus, it can train you up not to get hit. Next up, we have the Drake Caterpillar at $330. This used to be a cargo hauler. Now, what is nice about the Caterpillar? They haven't confirmed yet. It's called modularity. It has tractor beam. Tractor beam is somewhere around here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cargo bays, although not as great as the C2 Hercules or the C3, not C3, the Hall series, right? Hall series, Hall C. Yeah, I don't know why did I say C3, because it's C, right? C2 Hercules, then I say C3 now. And it has a detachable command cockpit. That is on paper for the Caterpillar. And also the base here, on paper, it's modular, One of the reasons I want to get the Caterpillar because it's modular. I can outfit it into a command center, probably a medical ship. If this ship can go medical, I would get it. I would literally get it if this ship have a medical bay, especially a medical bay that allows you to respawn. It is that good. I value medical bay above everything else for all the ships that I want to get. That is one of my, actually not one, in terms of requirement and services, that is my number one pick for a non-fighter ship. Next up, we have the Corsair, $250. In my opinion, the best of the best multi-crew ship for that price tag. If you like 500, if you like 400i, if you like the Constellation series, if you like the Mercury Star Runner to that degree, I would say skip all of them, get the Corsair. The Corsair is that good. It has a lot of pew pew for the pilot. It can do cargo running. It has everything you need. The only difference is, yes, MSR or Mercury Star Runner is more bespoke for data running. The Constellation series is a little cheaper depending on which hull you are picking. If you're taking the Andromeda, a little cheaper. If you're taking the Taurus, much cheaper. 400i, don't need to say, literally cheaper, but it's not luxurious. That is how good the Corsair is. And one last thing, the Corsair is the crown champion for the Ship Showdown 2953. I will add this in my feed until I get a seat free skin. So wait for that PSA. There is a big PSA for you guys who wants to get free skin is if you can get any of the Ship Showdown top 4 ships, including the Corsair, in your hangar before November 26, they will airdrop you, okay, quote unquote, the skin to your account. After that, you can melt the ship. You still keep the skin. That is one small little tip and trick to get free skins. Next up, we have the Cutlass Black. Unfortunately, the Cutlass Black went up in price. It was $100. Now it's $110. Boo! Because of this price hike, it is no longer the best of the best ship. If it's $100, it is good. I would recommend this easily. Because now it's $110. The Freelancer series is better. Sure, the flight characteristic is lousier, but then again, if you buy Cutlass Black, you're gonna do a little bit of hauling, a little bit of everything, in my opinion. And if you're gonna do a little bit of everything, why not get the best of the best, which is these, okay, C2, the Spirit, the C, is it a C1? C2 Spirit. It's the cargo variant. You see, I've already forgotten the number. Too many C's, right? The Spirit, the cargo variant, I think it's a C2, right? C2 Hercules, C2 Spirit. It has tractor beam. $15 more, has tractor beam. It has bigger cargo capacity. It has the same amount of weaponry. So in terms of everything, and it looks sleeker than the Cutlass Black. That is for sure. Yeah, Spirit, yeah, the C2 Spirit wins down easily for now, because you can get it for Warborn upgrade. After that, then $15 more. Yeah, depends on your pocket. But then again, $15 more for all the facilities mentioned. Yeah, it's easy. Again, Cutlass Blue, $175. This is a combat interdiction. I would say bounty hunting ship. Unfortunately, there are better ships out there for $175. Cutlass Blue is it's a bit hard to recommend. It's a little hard to recommend. Consider every single alternative out there. Yeah. I would say just pick up the Avenger Warlock instead. Sure, it might not carry that amount of bounties, but it has an EMP drive, so it makes your capture a little bit easier versus the Cutlass Blue. Cutlass Blue is just pure pew pew with the bounty bay. I wouldn't call it bounty, prisoner bay, bounty bay. Yeah. Next up, we have the Cutlass Red. Now, the Cutlass Red is on a very weird spectrum at the moment. On one end, the Cutlass Red is great for people who wants to play third-person shooter or likes to do a lot of ground pew pew. And then, and I thought I'd follow up, right? I kind of messed that up a little bit. The Cutlass Raid has a medical bait. It's a T3, which is the lowest tier. T1 can heal. If not, I got it wrong, okay? Either one. So it has the lowest tier. The lowest tier allows you to heal from injuries. It cannot use as a respawn. $135. It is a no-brainer for group activity who do FPS. Hands down. Hands down. If you do FPS, yeah. If you do a lot of ground assault, not vehicles, this is a very good ship. Very, very good ship. In fact, I would say it's a must-have ship compared to the Apollo Medivac or the Apollo series. But the Apollo is better, but pricier. Unfortunately, Apollo is pricier. So this is it is technically a poor man's ambulance or wambulance. At $135, it's an okay pick. Next up, we have the Cutlass Steel. This is a combat drop ship, $235. This is I would say this is a hard pass for me. A very, very hard pass. 230. Sure, there are side-mounted guns, and stronger armor. 235. Nah. I would rather pick the Valkyrie, but the Valkyrie is much more expensive. That's the problem. That's the problem. Next up, we have the Cutter, the best of the best starter ship out there. It can do everything and everything great at $45. And because the Avenger Titan is now $60, again, easy recommendation. Easy. Is it better than the Mustang Alpha? Yes, in terms of utility, but not in DPS. Is it better than the Aurora MR? Hands down, straight up, it's better. There's no comparison. Straight up better than the Aurora MR, without a doubt. Next up, we have the Cutter Scout. Now, previously, this was available for Warborn. I did not pick it up. I did not pick it up because I knew there is something good for IAE 2953. And when they tease me with the, not Apoa, with the Getek Suelen, the Suelen takes the cake, hands down. And if you want to buy the Cutter Scout in-game, now the Cutter Scout is basically a stronger scanning suite versus the Cutter. And that's about it. Yeah, when it's LTI, I don't mind recommending, but now without LTI, easy skip. Get the base Cutter. I have the base Cutter. That is how great this ship is. I'm keeping that ship. It will be in my hangar forever. Yeah, one of the few starter ships out there that I keep. Right? I only have 3 starter ships. The Aurora MR, which I feel I want to melt it right now. The Mustang Alpha. Mustang Alpha is still great as a starter ship. And the best part is, it is a discounted starter pack for IAE 2953 and the Cutter series. Or rather, the base Cutter, not Cutter series. Next up, we have the Dragonfly Black at 40. Again, vehicle skip. Plus, if you want to buy a Dragonfly Black, just put $5 more. Get a Cutter, right? Yes. But more importantly, I will explain a few things. Again, small little PSA later is that you want your starter ship to have LTI as best as you can. And in this case, yeah, the Getek Suelen. Awesome. Yeah, no. Vehicles, I would say skip. Just get it in game. The Herald at $85. This is a data running ship. This is way cheaper than MSR, dedicated data running. Now the question is, does data running pay in Star Citizen? Because if you do data running from player to player, then that's a bit different. But what about data running in the PvE side, the non-player side? If we get a lucrative data running mission in the game, then the Herald is actually not bad. Not bad because it flies fast and it's cheap. Next up, we have the Kraken. Okay, this is where we enter the too rich for me to even handle. And it's stock limited. Kraken at $1,650. Can we buy? And yeah, I think it's timed. So you have to, you only can buy on a certain specific time. Yeah, I didn't bother, right? 1,650, 1650, I have better ships out there. In fact, if you want to spend $1,650, I mean, I don't mind. It is a nice, okay, it is a light carrier. If you have, even if I do it alone, I don't mind getting the Kraken. But more importantly, I would rather get the Kraken Privateer because it has a marketplace at $2,000. Yup. Yup. I don't know about this. I really, to me, I want to. To me, I really, really want to, but I don't think I should. Let's see. Come on, Privateer. There should be an image for me to see that has all the markety stuff. No, 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 no. Okay, don't have. Yeah, no. I would rather get a privateer. If you're gonna spend so much money, might as well just get a privateer. If you ask me, right? If you're asking me, the privateer has a marketplace and it is a pocket carrier. It is a full-blown carrier. It's not even a pocket carrier anymore. It is the, if let's say what Banu Merchantman can achieve, I believe the Kraken Privateer will achieve it better because it has, yeah, no, it's just a floating bazaar, literally floating bazaar with hangar base, platform for you to land. Crazy. Next up, we have Mule at $45, Vehicle Skip at $45. Get the cutter if you want to spend that money. Now save it up, get better ships, all right? And one of those ships is the Drake Vulture, $175. This is a single pilot salvage ship. If you don't, not say don't want, okay? If you cannot afford or don't have friends to play with, especially for the salvaging gameplay, then the Reclaimer is a no-go. The Vulture is the one that you want. But if you have friends to play, you don't want to do a lot of pew-pew, you don't want to do mining at all, then the Reclaimer is actually a very, 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 very good ship. And I would recommend that instead of the Vulture. Sure, some people say, hey, the Reclaimer is $400. Why would I want to spend, no, why would I want to do one big ship versus two Vultures? That is where the difference comes in, right? The Reclaimer can do better salvaging, and I believe it will do much better. Plus, it has the claw, and it looks big. It looks cool. One of the big ships out there that I think people can multiplay with one ship, and one of them is actually the Reclaimer. The Reclaimer needs teamwork, and teamwork makes the dream work. No, teamwork makes salvaging works. Yeah, teamwork in the Reclaimer makes salvaging fun. To be honest, it is fun. And that's it. That's all I have for the Drake lineup. Do note the Warborn upgrade is the Vulture. How much cheaper can you get? Let's see, the Vulture, 175, 150, $25 off. Easy recommendation for the Vulture, in my opinion. So on Drake lineup, unfortunately, Cutlass Black, I have to let you go. For the IAE side, I have to let the Cutlass Black go. It's just bad. The deal is bad for now. Drake Corsair, Corsair, easy. If there's a Warborn upgrade, even easier to recommend. Caterpillar, I would say skip for now because there are better alternatives with $330. And I would say just get the Corsair. Vulture, easy recommend. Mule, nope. Kraken, nope. Nope. Herald, nope. Dragonfly Black, no. Cutter, yeah, Cutter is last year's, what do you call this? Last year's recommendation. Now, it's only two ships, the Corsair and the Vulture. Now, the Buccaneer, the reason why I didn't recommend Buccaneer, because yes, it's a great ship, but it's like in between, right? It's like it wants to be the best, but it's not the best. Yeah, and lastly, the reason why I did not recommend the Cutlass Black is because of this ship, the C2 Spirit, C2, I got it wrong. I'm not gonna edit that out, okay? I'm not gonna edit. It's the C1 Spirit. This ship is way better, unfortunately. But it's also a good sign, because if you're willing to spend $100, the C1 Spirit is better. Literally. Okay, the reason why I'm gonna show you is the price tag. $110 war bond. If you don't get war bond, there's a war bond upgrade. Where are you? War bond upgrade. That's the reason why. Same price. So there you go. There you go. 120 months is the same thing. If you buy Cutlass Black, it's the same 120 months. And that's it. Don't get the standard edition, yeah? Get the limited time offer. And that's it. That's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. What is tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Oh, Agro. Okay, so it's the smaller brands. The smaller brands. I wonder if I think Pioneer would make its way. Yeah, okay. See ya, my friends. Until then, fly safe. No, I'll see you in the verse and fly safe. That's the CIG tagline that I like to use.